Hello, good morning, everyone. How are you today?
Good morning, Miss.
Glad
Morning.
to hear you good. You're fine. Okay. Um, we're still going to continue to talk about food a little bit. Continuing of what we learned last week. Now, please remember the countable and uncountable nouns. All right, just last week we talked about, for example, cheese. So we cannot say a cheese or two cheeses. We have to say some cheese. Meat is also uncountable. Coffee, milk. So we say some coffee, have a little coffee, and so on. But for informal English, of course, we can use numbers with uncountable nouns. For example, instead of saying a cup of coffee or 2 cups of coffee, sometimes people order, for example, at a cafe, say that I'd like to have 2 coffee, please. 2 coffee, which is only acceptable in informal. All right, for informal, you can say 2, 3 with uncountable nouns. But in a formal English or in writing, we have to just use some, any, or the container. The container could be a cup, a bottle, a box of chocolate, a bottle of milk, and so on. All right, so today we're going to again learn more about food. Have prepared. Wait a minute, where is my? I've opened the file. Hold on, sorry. Find the file. Okay, yeah. Wait a minute. I think I made a mistake. I'm sorry. Last week, that's batch 2. Oh my goodness. Last week, what did we, hold on. Batch 1. So last week, we studied about writing postcard, letter, all right? And we learned about present perfect and past simple. Any question regarding the 2 tenses? No, so when we can only use present perfect if the time is not finished yet. For example, today is Wednesday, so this week is not finished. And past simple, we use when the time has finished. So we are here today, and we talk about, for example, last Saturday. So there's no more. I said last week ended on Sunday. So nothing to do with today. We have finished. Then we can use past simple. That was last week lesson. Past simple and present perfect. But this week about useful language, asking for help. All right, and formal and informal phone calls. So, just a quick question. Have you ever tried to make phone calls in English? What difficulties? What problem? To whom? Who to? And if you have any problems when you try to get your message across? Anybody?
Customer service.
Uh-huh. Why did you have to speak in English?
Because the customer service is not in Indonesia.
Ah, okay. So what problem did you have? Did you have any problem?
Yes, about payment.
Uh, was that the accent, the speed, or the vocabulary?
The vocabulary
Mm-hmm.
and the accent.
More advanced. Okay. Could be anybody else to anyone in English.
I have a problem, Miss.
No?
When I call by phone, uh, she speaks very fast.
Uh-huh. So okay, so we can have problem if we make phone calls or communicate not in our language. Now look at the illustration here, the picture on the left. What do you think the problem is?
Speak too fast,
Fast, okay, good, and
not clear.
not clear. Okay, cannot hear very clearly. And what about the last one? This the last two here. Speak up. What does speak up mean?
The volume is low.
Uh-huh. So speak up mean to ask to speak louder. Very good. What about this one now? Please spell.
Spell the sentence.
Maybe you cannot
Is
hear
not
clearly.
Because
sure.
the intonations or the way they said it different. So they ask us to spell the
Good,
sentence.
good. Uh-huh. Anybody else have different?
Maybe the pronunciation is not clear.
Okay, good. Pronunciation. Or maybe you misunderstood one word with another, right? So what do you mean? So which one spell? Very good. Now, Nick, okay, you have to, well, do you think this is polite here?
Miss.
Polite way to ask the other person? Repeat.
No.
Is it polite?
No, Miss.
No,
No.
it's not a polite way
It's
to,
a rude. It's
Not
rude.
polite,
speak to
especially,
someone.
Impolite.
And look at the exclamation marks here.
Yeah.
Exclamation marks. Repeat. So you speak louder, right? Again, please. Pick up. That is,
It looks like he is mad to someone.
yes, yes. So we have to be more polite and friendly when we make phone calls, especially to people we don't know, to strangers, right? To customer service, for example. So here are some examples that we could use, the phrase, polite phrases, but they are not in the correct order, right? So please, for 4 minutes, try to make this into the correct order. In the chat, number one first. Number one, okay, think first. And then write number one in the chat. Ari. Ya. Let me finish with this Lydia. Is KPU Tapteng? KPU Tapteng. Where is that? Oh, is that Tapanuli Utara? Tapanuli Tengah?
Central Tapanuli Tengah.
Oh, okay. So this is Bang Maruli, right?
Should I change my name, Miss?
Okay. Lydia.
Yes.
Yes.
Should I change my name? KPU profile Tapeng.
Or you can add like what Hendro did, KPU Banten, and then underscore Hendro. So I would know to what name to call you. Lydia Nurita Raja, Lisa, Fedarini, video. Okay, Maida is here. May I ask if Diahretno Anggreni and Rizky Indah Susanti are here or not? Diahretno and Rizky Indah Susanti. Okay, not here. All right then, now let's see what you have in the chat. Say that again. Number one, could you say that again? Couldn't you? You could say that again, couldn't you? Could you say that again? Oh, interesting. Now, it has the word couldn't you after a question, couldn't. So this is what we call question tag, or some book also call it tag question. Now I see a different one. You could say that again, couldn't you? Very interesting. Any more? Any opinion? For number one. Say that again, couldn't you? Okay. What about number two? I will not say whether it's right or wrong yet because you are going to listen and check. Right, so number two, I'm sorry, I can't quite hear you. Okay, now I think we have, okay. Yeah, I think Dian mistyping, but that is okay. Okay, very good. What about number three? Speak up a bit. Could you please speak up a bit? Speak up a bit. Okay. All right, everybody say, could you please? Okay. Is it okay to put please at the end of the question instead in the middle? Here you put, could you please pick up a bit? Neda wrote that. Could you speak up a bit, please? Okay, so both are acceptable. You can put please after could, right? Could you please? Or at the end. Okay, very good. Number four now. Spell that. Okay. Inshallah. All right. Everybody says the same thing. Correct, correct. Don't forget to add auxiliary verb to do when you ask question, long question. So how do or how does. Okay, very good. Good. All is correct. Number 5 now. Huh? Okay. Okay. All right. Last one, number 6. Okay, anybody else? Could you speak a bit more slowly? Could you speak more slowly a bit? More slowly a bit. Some of you put a bit at the end. Okay, now you're going to listen to the recording and check whether the order you have put is correct.
Lesson 10. It's for you. Lesson 10, Listening 1. 1.
You couldn't say that again, could you?
2.
I'm sorry, I can't quite hear you.
3.
Could you speak up a bit, please?
4.
How'd you spell that?
5.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
6.
Could you speak a bit more slowly, please?
Okay, did you put them all in the correct order? I think you did, so except number 1. Right, number 1, you couldn't say that again, could you? We don't usually say you could say that again, couldn't you? Because if we say you could, it's like telling or pointing mistake, right? Meaning that you could do that, but you didn't. So that is very bad. So that is pointing mistake. So we don't put in the positive question, but instead we make a negative statement. You couldn't say that again, could you? Right? Instead of you could say that again, can't you? Couldn't you? All right. So that is impolite. So the opposite, this is more polite. And number 3, we could you speak up a bit? It's very good. Speak up louder. So a little louder, please. Right. And the last one, number 6. Could you speak a little more slowly, a little bit more slowly, or a bit more slowly? So the 3 are the same. So we put a bit more or a little before the adject, the adverb. Okay, so a little bit, or you could also say a bit, like in this exercise, a bit more slowly. A little bit more. A little bit is informal also, because this is a little and a bit is the same. So when we say a little bit, we just want to say very little. Right? Again, little and a bit means actually the same. So a little bit more slowly. So mean really, really little. Or we can say a little slowly. So these three are the same, right? A little bit more, a bit more, like in the exercise, or a little slowly. Could you speak a little slowly, please? And there is no difference when we put please at the end or please in at the beginning. Could you please speak a little more slowly? It's the same. Okay, could you please, and at the end, the same. Okay, very good. Now, let's go to the next one. Any questions so far? No question. Okay. Vocabulary regarding telephone calls. So match the verb with the nouns, okay, the verb on the left-hand side, numbers 1 to 8, with the noun on the right-hand side. Number 1 has been given as an example. Pick up the phone or pick the phone up. What about number 2? Answer. Answer the phone, okay. Okay. Number 3. Call, okay. All right. Or we can also say make a phone call, the same thing. Number 4, ring. Remember, to ring means to call or to telephone or to phone. Ring a number, ring a number. Dial a number. Ring someone up. Yep. Someone up. Okay. Number 4. Ring the line. Ring the line. No, not ring the line. So number 4, ring someone up. That's the only answer, ring someone up. No, not ring the phone, ring someone up. Number 5, put the phone down. Okay, put the phone down, very good. Now in American English, they don't say put the phone down, they say hang up. To put the phone down, in American English is to hang up. Hang up. Hang up, or sometimes we say hang up the phone. Okay, great. Number 6 now. Leave a message, okay. Message number 7, dial. This already said, dial a number. Okay. And last one, hold the line. What does it mean to hold the line? You're holding to a cable, or what's that? What is hold the line? What does it mean?
I think when you're calling someone and they hold up on you for waiting.
Yeah, okay. To hold the line mean wait.
Yes.
Don't hang up or don't put the phone down. Very good. That's the meaning. Uh-huh. Okay. We are going to later practice making phone calls, but right now let's try to listen and decide what to do. Okay, so you are going to listen to 10 recordings, 10, and decide what you have to do. These are the options. To put the phone down, hang up, answer the phone, try again, hold on or hold the line means the same thing. Dial an extension, dial a single number, and redial, leave a message, and check you have the right number. Okay, so you're going to listen and you can write the chat. I'm going to pause for each one.
Lesson 10. Listening to. 1.
The person you are calling knows you are waiting. Please hold the line while we try to connect you.
That one is easy, isn't it? So number 1, I haven't seen anything yet. Okay, to hold on or hold the line. Yep. Because the operator instructions say, please hold the line. So that's very clear. Number 2 now.
2.
What do you have to do? What is that sound in number 2? A phone ringing. Is not the ring, is it the ring back tone? Answer the phone, yes, because it's on your telephone, all right? So you have to pick up the phone. Answer the phone or pick up the phone. Okay, next.
3.
The Vodafone you have called may be switched off. Please try later.
What do you have to do? Please try later. Okay, it says the Vodafone you have called may be switched off. So the phone, the mobile phone, has been switched off. The Vodafone is a brand actually, like the Telkomsel, Excel, the phone. Or in USA would be AT&T, Bell, Vodafone. Vodafone you have called. Okay, not yet. That's the number 3. Number 4 now.
4.
Hello? This is Mike's phone speaking. If you leave a message, I'll get back to you. Please speak after you hear a series of beeps followed by a long tone. Thank you.
What do you have to do? Message, yes. Or if you don't want to leave a message, you can also put down the phone, right? Sometimes I don't like leaving message. I'll just text maybe. Okay, so you can either leave a message or hang up. Next.
Five.
The number called has been changed to telephone number 01865 242 450.
What do you have to do now? Very good. We're down with the new number because the number has been changed. Okay. All right, next.
Six.
Elizabeth is not in her office right now. If you want to leave a message, press 1. If you want to speak to someone else, please hold the line.
What do you have to do? Dial an extension number. Okay, let me repeat that one, okay? Number 6.
6.
Elizabeth is not in her office right now. If you want to leave a message, press 1. If you want to speak to someone else, please hold the line.
Elizabeth is not in her office. If you want to leave a message, press 1. If you want to speak to someone else, hold the line. Okay, so dial, press 1, dial a single number, or hold the line. Okay. All right, number 7 now.
7.
What do you have to do? Try again later. Or put the phone down and try again later. That was a busy tone, right? A busy tone. So, try again. Okay, hang up or try again. Very good. Number 8 now.
8.
Thank you for calling the National Institute for Medical Research. You are held in a queue for the operator. If you know the extension you wish to reach, please dial it now.
What do you have to do? Dial an extension number. Everybody said dial an extension. Okay, let me play that again, okay? Oops, sorry.
8.
That's 8, number 7.
50. Elizabeth is not.
Thank you for calling the National Institute for Medical Research. You are held in a queue for the operator. If you know the extension you wish to reach, please dial it now.
Okay, or if you don't know, if you know the extension number, dial it now. What if you don't know the extension number?